Welcome, everyone. Thank you very, very much. Want to start off and just welcome all of our guests for joining us, and thank you for being here. We couldn't have asked for a better day here. I know last week we were just about sick of all the rain, so we're really glad to have such a beautiful day out here. And again, thank you all for coming. We've got some really exciting news to share. Just before we get to that, we want to give a special welcome to some of our guests here. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman, Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher, Shalana Taylor, Legislative Aide for Metro Council President David James, and many members of our ever-growing Flavorman team. So again, thank you all. But to get to the news that we're here for. Since 1992, Flavorman has been a familiar name to many beverage companies across the world with the work that we're doing right here in Louisville. So what you see behind me is our growing Beverage Campus. It includes Flavorman as well as Moonshine University. And inside you'll find an educational distillery, a state-of-the-art classroom, manufacturing and production facility with a custom bottling line, an extensive sensory library, and a beverage innovation lab. And as an industry-leading beverage development company, clients both big and small turn to us for help in creating new beverage concepts and even helping them get new products off the ground. Clients like Crispin Hard Cider, Formula O2, Jones Soda, Chiquita, Joya Spirit Craft Cocktails, Go Fast Energy, and more. If they have a vision, we make it a reality. And since 1992, we've created 70,000 unique beverage formulations for thousands of companies. And every single time, the most fulfilling part is when those brand owners, those innovators come back to us, successful in the market, and say, I couldn't have done it without you. So today we have a vision that we're excited to share with you. It'll take Flavorman and what we're doing for beverage companies worldwide to a whole new level. Next year, Flavorman will be celebrating 30 years, and we'll be doing it with a major expansion. So starting this week, we're breaking ground right here at our headquarters at South 8th Street and adding a 27,000 square foot addition to our Beverage Campus. And to put that into context, our existing Flavorman facility is about 24,000 square feet, so we're effectively doubling our capacity here. So this is an $8.5 million investment that will help us expand our product development, manufacturing, processing, and bulk storage operations, just boosting our overall capability. And as a result, in a year when all of us could definitely go for some good news, this expansion is going to help us bring 30 new jobs right here to Louisville. The new building is expected to be complete next fall during our 30th anniversary, so we'll have a lot to celebrate when that time comes. So for now, we wanted to give you just a taste of the exciting news and the future of Flavorman, and to thank you all for being here for this announcement. So at this time, I am honored to turn it over to Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, and thank you all so much for having me today. Governor Beshear and I are so honored that our administration gets to play a role in today's exciting good news, and he sends his best and his regards to everyone here, and I am so excited to be here and to make sure that we get to all be a part of this economy that is absolutely on fire right here in Kentucky. We see positive news every single day, 30 jobs at a time, 27,000 foot expansions at a time, and it is really exciting. Moody's Analytics has said that Kentucky is covering from the pandemic with gusto. We were also ranked on Site Selection Magazine Prosperity Cup list as a national leader in business climate. And that is why businesses are investing. That's why businesses are able to expand and grow in Kentucky at such impressive rates. We're seeing new job announcements every week all across the Commonwealth. And since January, private sector companies have announced 84 new locations and expansion projects totaling more than $2.9 billion in new investments across the Commonwealth. And if you think that's good news, then buckle up, because there is so much more good news right around the corner. We've created 6,700 new jobs for Kentuckians in this year alone. Each of these announcements means that we are making a better Kentucky for everyone. It means that it is possible for Kentuckians to make a good living and to provide stability for their families. And so while we talk about expansions in square feet and jobs in numbers, what we're really talking about is Kentucky families. And that is what creates that transformational change for our communities. So Governor Beshear and I are committed to continue working to create these good paying jobs all across the Commonwealth, from our biggest cities like right here in Louisville to our smallest rural towns like Bergen, which is where I grew up. In Kentucky, we're not just known for our spirits, but that's what brings us here today. And right here at Flavorman in Moonshine University Beverage Campus, they continue to put Louisville on the map, not just for bourbon, but also for the beverage industry as a whole. This exciting expansion is not only doubling, well, more than doubling the size of Flavorman's facility and adding 30 new jobs, but this adds to Kentucky's thriving food and beverage and agritech sector, which includes more than 350 facilities employing over 52,000 people all across Kentucky. This economic growth, particularly within the food and beverage and spirits industries, is thanks in large part to our state's talented workforce. Kentucky is also known for our strength in distribution and logistics. Thanks to our prime geographic location, many people don't know this, but Kentucky is a day's drive within 2/3 of the country's population. That makes us an ideal place for a location and for expansion. And so today's news is not just exciting for Flavorman, but it's also exciting for the city of Louisville and for the state of Kentucky, because we are all in this together. So again, I want to congratulate Flavorman's team on your success, and we are so excited to continue to watch you grow. I want to thank you for all of the hard work that you've done and for being such a critical team member on Team Kentucky. And so at this time, I would like to bring up a man who needs no introduction, Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher.
Thank you, Gov, and good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be with you all. My first reaction driving up was, man, look at how Flavorman has grown. It's been probably at least 5 years or so since I've visited with you, and just congratulations on the great growth. And Dave, it's hard to believe 30 years is coming up. Dave and I knew each other starting back into the 90s. Remember, I'm an entrepreneur that just happens to be mayor. Most people think of me as a politician right now, but I'm a business person, and I was in the beverage industry. A partner and I invented these combination ice and beverage dispensing machines you see all over the world now. So it was when we heard about Dave being in the beverage industry, that automatically kind of picked our interest as what he was up to, and have just followed what you all have done over the years at this campus right here. I hope you all know how important you are to kind of the city's marketing. One of the clusters where we think we are as good as anybody in the world is in the food and beverage industry. And of course, bourbon and bourbonism gets an awful lot of attention within that sector. But the work that you all do at Flavorman and Moonshine University is an absolutely essential component to how we market the city as an epicenter for food and beverage solutions. There's just not many people that have the track record and the innovation, consistent innovation that you all show. It's one thing like to be a one-hit wonder, maybe you get another one, but to have the type of predictable success that you all have with customer focus is hard to do. So I hope you know what an exceptional organization that you are. And I'm really thankful, too, that you're expanding here downtown. My territory, so to speak, as a salesperson, is all of Jefferson County. But the healthier our downtown is, the healthier the entire county is as well, because the downtown is the heart of any type of city that you go to. And when you visit someplace, you say, take me downtown, let me see what's going on. You don't say, take me to the suburbs, you say, take me downtown. So your all's continued job growth here is really, really helpful for our restaurant scene, our hotel scene. The folks that you bring into the university obviously stay for quite some period of time. And we want them to go away being raving fans of the city. So the better our downtown amenities are and the downtown workforce that we have, all that really contributes to making this just a tremendous, tremendous example of what's possible when you put innovation and hard work together in a time that is unprecedented for all of us, obviously, from a healthcare standpoint. I appreciate all of y'all wearing your mask outdoors, too. That's pretty impressive. So thank you for that. And if you haven't been vaccinated, please get vaccinated. I've got to say that every time I get up here. We're ahead of about 4 points ahead of the national average in terms of where we're at with vaccinations in Louisville. We're still getting about 1,000 people vaccinated a day. During our peak, we were running around 5,000 to 6,000. Of course, we got a lot more supply than demand right now, so we're just trying to get everybody to get us to that point where this dastardly virus will go away. But what's amazing is how we've all adapted and keep growing. And this announcement, this expansion announcement here today, is just a great testament of how we're resilient as people, and we keep innovating and keep enjoying each other and our customers. So I'm very grateful to have Flavorman and Moonshine here in the city. Dave, Scott, the entire team, thank you all for showing us what's possible and inspiring other people as well. So with that, I say thank you one final time. And now I'd like to welcome up Shalana Taylor. She's the Legislative Aide for Metro Council President David James. Shalana?
Thank you. Excuse me. I'm Shalana Taylor. I'm Legislative Aide for Council President David James, the District 6. Thank you again, Mayor Fisher. And thank you all for having me here today so I can proudly represent District 6. Councilman James and our District 6 office, we are very excited to hear that Flavorman will be expanding, and we recognize how important and influential this expansion is for everyone in District 6, and specifically to those along this South 8th Street. Flavorman has been a great corporate neighbor to the Limerick and Old Louisville neighborhoods, so naturally, growth for this company can only mean growth for this area and surrounding neighborhoods as well, such as our Park Hill neighborhoods, and California neighborhoods, which are just on the other side of 9th Street. I have faith that on top of bringing 30 new jobs to this area, that this expansion will bring even more community interest to the Beverage Campus and Moonshine University, as well as potentially bring additional investments to the area as well. More investments, as we all know, and interest in people's backyards will only lead for better and greater things for this community. So again, I want to say thank you to Flavorman for helping Louisville to continue to leave its mark on the beverage industry. And I want to say thank you for choosing to do your great work in District 6 as well. And thank you for caring about the growth of our community along with the growth of your company. I'm looking forward to returning here next fall to celebrate your 30th anniversary and hopefully the grand opening. Thank you again.
All right, so at this time we're going to grab our shovels and hats and hold the official groundbreaking. Probably all of you have noticed we're standing on concrete, so we decided to get a little bit creative here, I think in a way befitting a Flavorman. So that's the solution that we brought in, and then afterwards we're going to have all the speakers sign the shovel to commemorate this exciting day for us. Just me? Okay. It's just not okay. All right, do you want me to leave this here? Please. Okay, so everybody put their shovel in. Okay. Look forward and smile.
Done this before.
All right. I'll take a half shovel, lift it up.